Hey guys, Scourge McDuck or SMD here. Sorry for not uploading for a while. The truth is those hero guides just take way too long to script and edit. But I'm going to try something new in this video. I'm going to go over a pub I played. And if you like this video, I could probably release these like 2 or 3 times a week. I'm not going to really advertise it though because it's a lot less effort to make. But yeah, if you like it, like the video, subscribe, share it with people, and leave a comment so I know, and I'll upload more replay commentaries like this one. But in this game I picked Bristleback. I had last pick. I was gonna pick Spectre, but it was banned. I think Anti-Mage also could have been a decent pick here. But I picked Bristleback because I looked at Dota buff. And I went to Sand King because that's what I was landing against. And Bristleback was one of the highest counters on Dota buff, like win rate wise or whatever. And I used to play a lot of Bristleback, and I haven't played it that much recently, so I figured I would do it this game with last pick. I don't think Bane does too much to it. Weaver isn't that annoying, but if it's a support Weaver, it can buy a Spirit Vessel, which can be a little annoying, because I don't like to buy BKB too early or often, and I'll never buy a Lotus when I play carry Bristle. But yeah, so I started with a Gauntlet just for some strength and some last hit damage, and it also gives you HP obviously, and it builds into Soul Ring, which you will eventually buy. 2 branches will build into your eventual wand. Tangos are just for the regen in the lane. You can also eat your branches if you need to, but I have a Tree Ant who will help me with regen, so I'll probably not need to do that. And Quelling Blade for last hitting, and Mangoes because you have really low mana cost spells that you like to use a lot, and if you're chasing down heroes and trying to kill them, the Mangoes can help you secure those kills. I'll try to speed and slow it up here and there. I don't think I'm going to make any edits, so if there's some silent parts, sorry for that. But I'm just trying to do a new kind of content I can upload quicker without having to edit it so much and script it out. Yeah, so I went to contest the bounty runes. We still only got 1 top though, but that's fine. I used to skill Quill Spray level 1 always, but I wanted to experiment with trying to skill Goo level 1. Because I just don't think the Quill Spray does that much in the start of the lane. And in this game I have a Treant Protector 5, so he has 2 slows that can help us kill heroes with my Goo also. So right here, yeah, I just skilled Goo right away. We already had a sentry down, which was a good play by my Treant Protector. And we just ran out the Sand King. They were too slow with placing their sentry, and ours was in the tree, so they couldn't find it. So we ended up getting first blood for my Treant Protector, which is just going to be a good start to this lane, obviously. And right here, I look mid, I aggro off of the Void Spirit to aggro to my range creep. So while the Sand King is dead, I'm going to try to keep the equilibrium back, and I also get a range creep deny here, so the Weaver's not getting experience, and yeah, once the Sand King's back, well, I've already missed out on that too. I guess something to note here. Actually, I'll wait a sec to say that. But so yeah, since my Treant got the first blood, I think he should have sent out 2 sentries, but he only sent out 1, which I think is a mistake. Because look, when the Sand King died, he brought another, and they already had this one down too. Because they killed ours when we went on the Sand King. So I think he should have shipped 2 sentries out. Or maybe he already had one coming, and that's why he didn't send out more. But yeah, sentries and salves could be good items for him to buy with the first blood that he got. And I guess to mention, this is a decently high average. I'll just go over some of the notable players. I guess there's me. This guy is a French offlane player, so he might be in Europe rank, I'm not sure. This is Ush, who played at... he at least played a TI wildcard, maybe a major, so... Widge is high ranked. He usually plays 4 position. It's kind of interesting. I'm not too sure why we had the offlane Witch Doctor here. I'll pause it too so we don't miss anything. But not sure why we had a 4 Witch Doctor. I don't think that's not too common. I think I saw Yaps were playing it a few years ago, but it's been years since I've seen any 4 Witch Doctors, so that's a bit of an interesting pick. Monkeys Forever playing Sand King here. This is DNM, who at the time of recording this is ranked 22. He's playing on a Smurf for some reason in this game. Not too sure who the Weaver is, but he's top 200. This is Francis Lee, Flea. He's played at majors, I think. I know he qualified with Pain X, and they got DQ'd or whatever for playing in the wrong region or something like that. But he's ranked 7 on his main. I think he is 10k. I had him a few days ago, and he said he was 2 games from 10k, and we won that game. So I assume he's gotten 10k since, and that's why he's playing on a Smurf and Empyrean from 2 based. His rank's a little low, but they got 4th, I believe, in the NAD. Or no, 5th in the NADPC after Zoomers. in Season 2, and he moved up with our team that cut in Season 1 from Division 2. But, yeah, so we have more sentries coming now. We're just gonna play really aggressive whenever we have sentries down and our spells up. Not sure if I mentioned this too, but yeah, AIM could have been a good pick also. I wanted to play Spectre, but it was banned. I think Spectre's pretty good against Sand King and Bane. And, yeah, or AM could have been okay, but I think AM is just kind of risky in pubs. But yeah, Void Spirit can be a little bit annoying because his Aether Remnant makes you face him, but other than that, it's a really free Bristleback game. And their last pick was Sven, who I think is pretty bad against Bristleback because he has pretty low base armor. Yeah, the Warcry gives his team and himself armor, but you have so much minus armor, and you can just chase them down. It's like, I think it's a really good matchup for Bristleback. The only thing that Sven has going for him is he's like a pretty natural Silver Edge buyer, especially in this patch where Silver Edge is really strong. But yeah, we ran at the Sand King there, and killed him again. And I got the kill that time, so more gold for me. Aggroing the creeps on my range. Aggroing it back to his to make it harder for him to get the last hit, but he hits it and Sakuchi is through. The Sand King actually, I didn't notice this, but he has no TP now, so it looks like he's doing the Dendy smoke is what I like to call it. He's the first one I saw do this in like 2012. He's Dendy smoking back to lane. I guess it's better now that smokes can go to 3 stocks. And yeah, I mean, this video might be kind of rambly and ranty. Like I said, it's not really scripted. I'm just trying a new form of content where I can make videos a lot quicker. Yeah, so the Sand King has no game pretty much right now. If I remember correctly, yeah, we go on him again and he TPs away, and I think the only reason he got level 3 or level 2 is from the outpost. So right here we go on him again and he TPs, but then yeah, he leveled up over here. So he got level 2 at minute 3 because of the outpost experience. And yeah, so I mean the lane's going really well. We have 2 kills, we made him TP, we made him use a smoke, and I'm top CS. And the cool thing about this game also, and I'm gonna get my ring of health here. So another cool thing about this game is that when I played it, Monkeys Forever was streaming. So after the game ended, before I made this video here, I watched his VOD to see like what his team was thinking during the game and see if I could get any like extra insight just on the game in general. And the things that he said pretty much, so far at least, was he was caught off guard that we preemptively had a sentry placed down. He said that he was going to skill Sandstorm and just play in the lane because he thought our Treant didn't have a sentry at all because he clicked on his inventory. But we had preemptively placed it, so we got that kill, so that sort of caught him off guard. Right here, he said this lane's gonna be really hard once I got the Ring of Health, and he was saying things like, he wasn't tilted or anything, Monkeys Forever's a chill, calm dude, but he was saying how, like, Weaver's gonna have to be the core now, like, kind of jokingly, because he was having a really rough game. But yeah, you can see his CS is really low, and Flea on the Sven in the top lane was saying how his lane was really hard against the Underlord. And I think at minute 10, Underlord and I were the top 2 net worths. And I think, I mean, they first picked Void Spirit. Maybe he's just practicing it, and that's why DNM is playing on a Smurf. But, yeah, I think it's supposed to be a Void Spirit favored lane against Puck, and the lane's pretty even. But Puck has the coil, which can be really annoying for Void Spirit. And I could be wrong on that. And like I said, this video isn't scripted. A lot of things, I might say wrong interactions of mechanics for all I know. And if you want to call me out or give me any criticism in the comments, you can do that as well. But this is just pretty much a non-scripted video of my thoughts playing a decently high MMR pub that I played literally yesterday. So just trying to record it quick, get my thoughts out, make another video and see how well it's received. Like, I never have to do a video like this again if it's not, you know, appreciated or wanted. That's fine by me. Yeah, but he's trying to just cut now. He's in a really hard lane, so we chased him and made him TP again. I kind of wish we could play aggressive with this wave here, and we have a siege coming. But my Treant Protector just went and pulled instead. So Sand King did get a fair bit of golden experience here from that big wave. So that's a little upsetting that we weren't able to pressure him. But I have Vanguard now. I think we ganked their mid Void Spirit and killed him. Top lane got a kill. I think they're pressuring really hard top of their siege right now as well. Void Spirit TP's top though and gets a kill on the Underlord. Yeah, right here they try to gank. Or I don't know, they just went on him when he pulled, I guess, and he died. But I got a return kill. He tried to body block me. I got a kill, so that's pretty nice for me. I wasn't able to get the bug last hit because it died beforehand. Bugs give a lot of gold. I was like playing against a Weaver the other day, and I was like last hitting all the bugs that were used on my support as well. And if I have creeps ever, I try not to deny them, and I try to last hit the bugs before the creeps die and the bugs time out. Because, yeah, they give, like, the same gold as a melee creep. Whenever I TP home in the fountain, too, I try to last hit the Weaver bugs. Yeah, I have Vanguard now, though. Really hard to gank me. We're kind of winning all 3 lanes. Like, this game isn't that hard, but, like, part of the reason that the game wasn't that hard is because I picked, like, the Bristleback. If I picked AM, even if we're winning our lanes or whatever, you know, there's going to be a time where I have to just sort of jungle and can't really do too much. And, like, Bane's pretty good against AM in my opinion, because one sleep, you're just done. Like, he has night vision too, I believe, on Bane. And once again, like, maybe I'm saying things wrong, but I'm pretty sure I looked at that the other week, because I got arrowed pre-horn. I got slept arrowed pre-horn, and my mid laner started flaming me, and I'm pretty sure I just got arrowed because I got slept because he has night vision and I couldn't run away, because they see me before I see them. But, yeah, like, if I'm AM, I can't do as much as I'm doing on the Bristle. Like, I'm farming these camps, I'm tanking these waves. I would be like have to like passively farm it under my tower, or like I would be standing in the large camp if I wanted to do the aggro tricks like I'm doing to farm. Right here I kind of upset I didn't get that dragon, but like what I'm doing on Bristle, right? Like, yeah, we won our lanes, but if I'm AM, I can't do anything like this. I can't really kill the Sand King as easily. Maybe I can with Treant still. AM's like decent in lane, especially against Sand King, but I can't play anywhere near as aggressive as I am on Bristleback when I'm playing AM. So yeah, I mean, I'm farming all these camps. My new, yeah, so I always, nowadays, I used to buy boots in like Soul Ring and Wand, I think, before Vanguard, but nowadays, I just go Vanguard before brown boots even. I started with a stick, I believe, right? Or I don't remember if I started with a stick or not. I don't think I did because I had mangoes, but I shipped it out. But yeah, I used to buy Soul Ring and boots before Vanguard, but now I just go naked Vanguard first, because then they just can't really pressure you in lane at all. It's not like you really need to chase down heroes. If you're winning the lane, you can just afford to farm. When I was watching TI, something that was really common nowadays, and even before TI, Ame was doing like the Vanguard first on Axe and stuff like that. And I think Ame is the one who inspired me to stop buying boots and Soul Ring before Vanguard on Bristleback too. I think I saw him doing that. And I think he was the one who I first saw do bots too. So my new take on the hero is, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I stacked their Ancients to farm it. This is a stack that I made. It's not like I'm stealing their stack, I'm just playing in their face. The Fairy's Trinket is pretty good on Bristleback, but I figured it'd be better on my Puck here, so I kept the Chip Vest. But yeah, my new take on Bristleback is just go naked Vanguard, then Hood, then you can, or maybe Soul Ring before Hood. I'm not exactly sure what I did in this game, but yeah, so just do this, what's in my inventory. Most of the games, if there's like no magic damage, I wouldn't buy a Hood. But before, what I was doing is I like wasn't buying Hood at all, and I would buy Treads. But my new theory is you just buy a Hood, and then you just don't buy Treads. And then you can upgrade your Hood into the Super Hood if it's like a really good magic damage game. And if not, I mean, Hood's just so value early, and you farm so fast on Bristle, that like you can just sell your Hood eventually. If you like want like a hard or whatever, and they don't have that much magic damage to warrant keeping it or going for the Super Hood. And it just like, yeah, it just makes you stronger earlier. And you can get away with like without going for a BKB a lot of times if you just have the Hood. Is like my theory on the hero now. Yeah, so I mean, what's interesting is I'm playing carry Bristleback, and I think this hero scales insanely well. I think his scaling is like underrated by a lot of people. But like, I haven't farmed the tri-camp at all, and yeah, like haven't went top, which is like pretty unorthodox for like a carry to be doing. But look, I'm just playing bottom, I'm farming the enemy's Ancients, so the Sven isn't able, like Sven, look at where my Underlord is on the map. He's playing in the enemy's jungle, so Sven can't farm his jungle, he can't farm the tri-camp because I'm farming it, and he can't farm our tri-camp because my Witch Doctor and my Underlord are going to stop him from going there. And here you can see exactly what I'm saying about the Hood. Like, if I had Treads instead of Hood here, how, like, much less strong I would be. They just can't kill me. And my Underlord ults down bottom, and I believe we kill them. I think we kill the Void Spirit here, and then eventually the Sand King sits in Sandstorm for a while, but we bring a Dust, and we end up diving him, and I believe he dies as well. But yeah, I have Hood, I have Tree Armor. This is just really nice. I think if I was going to be planning on picking Bristleback more, it would be against like melee heroes when I have a slow. So, or stuns like Lion, but most 5s don't really have too many like raw stuns. But like a Jakiro Bristleback sounds like it would be a really strong lane also. Yeah, so I literally haven't left my bottom side. So when you play Bristleback, there's like, I don't think he's that strong in pubs generally speaking, because what I was doing when I was playing in competitive a lot a few months ago was relying on like stacks to recover, because your laning isn't that strong, but like what I did in this game, it was, right? I skilled Goo and I have a slow on Treant, so we just ran at the Sand King constantly, and we super shut him down in lane, and then I started playing really aggressive in their enemy's tri-camp. So if you can like lane well, I think on Bristleback he could be a viable hero in pubs for sure. But if you're just, if you lose your lane in pubs, like it's really hard to coordinate your team to stack for some reason I've found in pubs. Like when I tried Bristleback a few times when I was playing it a lot in competitive, it was just really frustrating because I was telling my team to stack and they were like refusing to. I would tell my team to come Roche and like they were refusing to, and you know, that's what I would tell my teams all the time. I'm Bristleback, not Bristlefront. Like I want someone to tank Roche for me or whatever when I'm hitting it. I don't want to get bashed too, it slows it down so much. But yeah, right here I figured like, I don't know, tier 2s are too hard to push too early. Like I just farmed an extra large camp in Ancients there. Like if I was hitting the tier 2 and then they TP and then I walk away, I would have missed these 2 extra spawns I got here by stacking them. So I'm just playing really efficient here, trying to get my gold really high. I guess I could switch to net worth now also. So yeah, you can just see my net worth insane. My Underlord had a really free lane as well, and their Sven was their 10th pick. But yeah, Flea's a 4-player generally speaking. I think I mentioned how he's ranked 7 on his main, but if you're unaware of who he is, he's a 4-player usually. But here I guess he was playing 5. I guess I shouldn't have blocked these Ancients. I wasn't sure what my plan was going to be here. And then I wanted to try to drag waves to me, but I was too slow on it because I blocked the large camp. So I could have done like a lot better of a play here. I could have just like ignored these camps, I think. Did I miss this block somehow too, or was it just there the whole time? Yeah, it wasn't even farmed. So if I was like really good, but you know, I'm focused on other things. So what I should have done here is I put this illusion here, and then I put this illusion here, I guess, and I run my hero here. And then I can farm all 3 of these waves, and then I can drag all 3 of the waves here. Yeah, I can't draw on the minimap while I'm watching a game, apparently. But I could have dragged the top wave, the mid wave, and then the bot wave with my hero, all into the tri-camp, and I could have farmed these 2 camps and 3 waves at the same time. And then, you know, they can't push any towers because they have no waves. Their towers are going to be taking damage because of my incoming waves, and I'm just going to get a ton of gold. But, I did not do that. I blocked my own Ancients and AFK'd my other illusion. So I tried to do it here, as you can see. I realized later, and yeah, I mean, the top illusion timed out too early. I messed up a little bit on the mid drag, so I missed 2 creeps, but I got most of them. And yeah, the tri-camp still blocked from when I blocked it. But that could have been a really cool high-level play that I messed up on, and hopefully I don't next time. Yeah, but right here, there was a fight top. I TP in, I ran up the Bane. He used sleep and grip on the puck, so I kill him. Not sure what these guys' plan was. I'm like way too strong. Pretty insane jump they did here. So we end up killing the Sven for it because he came to help the Sand King. And yeah, chased down the Void Spirit. Ags is an insane timing. I also have bots with Ags already. Like my farm is really, really insane. I'm 10-0. You've seen how I've been playing super aggressive, farming the enemy's tri-camp the entire game. So I'm extra, or I'm not even extra rich, right? But I'm like as rich as I would be because I'm farming their tri-camp, which is normally what a carry does. They farm the tri-camp, right? But I'm farming their tri-camp and they're not. So like, I'm like the same farm, air quote, as, you know, I'm getting kills and stuff too because I'm playing so aggressive in their tri-camp, and I'm farming these extra waves behind their towers because I'm playing so aggressive in their tri-camp. So like, I'm as farmed as you usually are, like in a sense, just by creep gold, I mean. But I also have kill gold, I have tower gold. I think I got a tower last hit bottom. So yeah, kill gold, wave gold, and the same jungle I would have if I was playing on my side of the map, while also taking away the enemy's jungle. So the Sven is poorer than he should be. So like, even if I wasn't getting kills in those waves, and I was just sort of farming their tri-camp, you know, I'm taking away the farm from him. So he's less farm than he should be, and I'd at least be the same farm as I should be, but with the kills and towers and waves, I'm more farm than I would be too. But I mean, that's what you get when you play a carry Bristleback. He's like, but I mean, that's why I like him too, is because he also scales in my opinion, and his scaling's underrated. I like to buy S and Y, yeah, so we got the Roche there, like, you saw the Sand King tried to contest it and steal it, but luckily he wasn't able to. But you'll see in this game, I don't even end up using the Aegis. I mean, I play more aggressive than maybe I would have without it, but I never ended up getting lost. My hero is just so hard to kill and so strong with this much farm and the items I have. So I don't really need the Aegis, but like if Sand King stole it and like if he stole it, we would have killed him twice probably because he blinked in and he used his stun already. So we would have. Here, I'll pause this too. I'll go back a little bit while I'm explaining this because this play is funny and I want to talk about it when it happens. So we'll just watch this again while I'm talking about this. But if Sand King did steal the Aegis, it wouldn't have really mattered because he would have died twice because his stun and blink are on cooldown. And like I said, I didn't even end up using the Aegis. And if he got the gold, that would have been like the best. The best case scenario for them would have been that he got the Roche kill. Like, and Aegis doesn't really matter either way if he gets it or not. But it's obviously nice for me to have it, and nice for them not. And I believe we get the kill too, hopefully. But their best case scenario just would have been getting the kill, I feel. And obviously, it would have been a little nice to get the Aegis, but yeah, so we got the kill too. But yeah, I don't end up using the Aegis. Yeah, Arcane Run's pretty good on Bristleback too, but I'll let my mid have it. Probably has a bottle. It's pretty good on Puck. I think. Did he take it? What's happening with the Arcane Run? Yeah, he came and took it. So that's good. But yeah, so I was going to talk about S and Y. Normally I go S and Y now, just for the status resistance, HP, amp, and I think the attack speed and the move speed's not that impactful. Like, look, I'm already max move speed because I have the Boots of Travel, which I didn't used to buy, and the Quicksilver Amulet, but you'll be, you know, you get the extra movement speed before you have your Warpath stacks up. This is why I'm so fast, by the way. If you don't know what Warpath does, I get 5% movement speed per stack, and I have max stacks of 9, which are usually up. But when I play Bristleback, and we'll look after this game ends, here, I'll pause this again because I'm talking too much. But normally when I play Bristleback, at the end of the games, if I look at my stats, I'll have pretty much the same damage with Quills as I do with right clicks, because that's your two main sources of damage. You're not buying Radiance or Dagon or Shivas or Spirit Vessel or whatever items give you damage other than right click and magic damage. So you could go Kaya, but like I said, my damage is pretty split between magic, or I mean, not magic, but Quills and right clicks. So I'd feel like I'd rather have like an AC to amplify both, or just the Yasha for the attack speed and the Warpath. When you get level 25, you have the Warpath damage on right clicks, so you just have more attack speed, and you're just able to right click more. If your stacks are low, if you're losing mana, you can you know, have the extra move speed before you have your stacks up. Here's something else I guess I forgot to mention earlier was talents. So I always take 200 health. Like, I mean, I was just sort of saying how attack speed is nice, but I think just the health's more valuable. Like I said, your damage is also a lot from Quills, and you get more Quills out if you have more HP. And it's like more than 200 HP effectively because you have Bristleback and you have Hood and you have Vanguard. But I always take the mana regen at talent because mana regen talent at level 10 because you don't really need right click damage. You get it from your alt, and you have Quill Spray also. So I mean, my talents sort of go against what I was just saying, but this is what I find to be the best. And if you play against mana drain especially, or even right now when I'm like starting to not be able to have my Soul Ring and my wand in my inventory all the time, you can run into mana issues for sure. But sometimes what I do is I wait till like level 11 so I can have 1 point here, 8 points here, so 4, and 1 here. Is that right? I don't know. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Sometimes I wait till level like 11 or whatever. I skip the talent until I have max Bristleback is what I'm trying to say. And the reason for that is just I'm not like using mana, but in this game, if you want to go back and watch it, I'll have the match ID in the description. I was using like my mana quite a lot in the bottom lane, so I went for the mana regen talent right at 10, where sometimes I'll wait until I have more points in my other abilities. Even I think I even skill Goo over it sometimes if I'm not using like all of my mana, but here I was using all of my mana to farm and pressure. Yeah, so right here, I mean, this is something I do on Bristle a lot. I don't know if it's Psycho or what. Bane had buyback, but he kind of waited till his Sven died, so maybe that could have been a bit crazy, but I have Aegis and I went for it, so I don't know. My team kind of died too, so maybe I should have stayed with them and watched them and like tried to protect them more, but I was feeling the dive there and I went for it. Yeah, I wanted to pressure this guy, but I don't have a dust. I don't really have slots for dust if I wanted to anyways, and I don't think my tree had any detection, so he just sort of farmed here. My team got picked off top 2. So, yeah, right here, I just made sure right here, like, my team just sort of fed 3 kills, and I have the Aegis, so, like, I'm killing a wave here, which is fine. But when I walked past their tri-camp, I thought about it for a second, like, should I farm their tri-camp? And I realized, like, I need to run at their heroes. Like, I don't, like, look at my items. I don't really have slots for any items if I wanted them. So, I need to just run at them and pressure really hard right now. So that's what I did. Trying to pressure them. He's using Yules. He's not farming. His team might try to react to him. There's a pause here, so I'll fast forward. But yeah, just need to pressure right now. No time for farming. Or no need to farm. So level 20, yeah, so I guess I'll go over the last 2 talents too. I don't get level 25 in this game, I don't think, but I always take the Quill Stack damage. If I was against a Doom, I would consider going health regen and spell lifesteal. but I don't think in any other game I would consider going those 2 talents, so I always take Quill Stack and Warpath damage. Yeah, so we tried to high ground a bit just to force them there. Like, we don't really need to high ground, but I think what we're doing here is wrong, honestly, but it's a pub, so we're not that coordinated. But I think we should just run out there, spin, and try to get all 3 lanes and then force them into their base. Yeah, so we've been sort of trying to high ground for a while here, and we're barely doing any damage to the tower, as you can see. So right here, I cut the waves. Yeah, I think just cut waves and run at heroes should be our goal here. Like, I have bots. If they catch Sven anywhere, I'll be there. So yeah, I'm cutting waves, farming the Ancients. Yeah, we almost cut the Sven there with Tree, and I would have maybe TP'd, but like, my team definitely would have TP'd some heroes. Or we could even just ignore this Sven and go high ground at that point, because we know he can't be here. But yeah, we have Aegis for 30 seconds. I'm trying to pressure high ground still. Right here, I back off because I don't want to. I wanted to get full mana when I lost the Aegis. I didn't want the buff to get broken, so I waited until my mana was close enough to full. Walked up, didn't get canceled anyways. Oh yeah, and I guess something else to mention is the Bane and Feeble. I honestly didn't really know what this did, even though it was a pretty high picked hero at TI. But I think like I said, Monkey's Forever was streaming, so I watched the VOD afterwards, and the Bane was mentioning how that spell's gonna own me. And I read what it does, and this sounds pretty good against Bristle, but you know, you don't get that spell high leveled that early, and I can just run out of Bane and kill him if I'm not slipped or gripped. Yeah, so they try to go on our back line. They know they can't kill me. We have lots of roots for the Void Spirit. Underlord is a very strong hero against Void Spirit. Like I said, Puck, I'm not sure how the lane's supposed to go. I thought it was Void Spirit favored, but the lane went fine for us, and then the root, obviously, or the coil, the leash, very strong against Void Spirit afterwards. So, I mean, yeah, this wasn't that close of a game or anything, but the reason it wasn't close is because I had a good 10th pick hero. My blind pick was also good, meaning the hero that I didn't see on the enemy team, their 10th pick was Sven, who I don't think is good against Bristle, so I got lucky there. And then, yeah, our mid also kind of saw his lane, I think, because the Void Spirit, he's playing on his Smurf, just practicing Void Spirit, I guess, because he first picked it. So, I mean, yeah, we were set up for success, and we succeeded, but I never went to my tri-camp once this entire game. The only time I went top was for, like, a team fight, and then I roached, and we took a tier 2, and then I played bottom the rest of the game once again after that. So, yeah, I mean, like, I'll talk a little bit more, but if you like this video, like the video, comment on the video, show your friends if they play Dota and you think they'd be interested, because I'm not really going to advertise it. I'm just going to upload it to my subscribers and, you know, see how well it's received. And if people want more videos of me going over pub replays of mine, I can do that, because they are quite a lot less effort than, you know, scripting and editing a video. So the breakdown's not working. I think I know how to fix that maybe. I think if you leave a replay early, it'll bug sometimes. But I want to show my damage breakdowns if possible, so I'll skip to the end. And just fast forward until their Thrawn dies and see if that fixes it. Let's see if this fixes it. Oh, it did not fix it. Huh. I'll try relaunching and stuff, and I guess I will have to do an edit here if I can get that working, but I want to see if my right-click damage is similar to my quill damage, because normally they're like really, really similar amounts of damage. It's like pretty split down the middle, 50-50. So yeah, I'll cut an edit in if I can fix that and find that out. Yeah, okay, so I relaunched Dota, and I have the damage breakdowns now. So yeah, literally, as I was just mentioning, split down the middle. I guess I got some damage from the chip vest, which I didn't mention, but my physical damage is, you know, 1200 and less than my right-click damage, or my, yeah, 1200 less than my quill damage, my right-click damage. So, yeah, as mentioned, I think that's why I like the Sange over the Kaya. You just get the move speed before your stacks up, or if you're out of mana, and you get the attack speed, which, I mean, maybe if I was buying the Kaya, especially in this game with the bots and the Quicksilver Amulet for a bit, maybe the quill damage would be through the roof, and maybe that's a good build. I'm not sure. I've seen some people buy the Kaya Sange, and I've seen some people buy Sange and Yasha, and I honestly haven't experimented with it too much, but, you know, I normally don't have that many issues winning or doing well when I play Bristle, so I haven't really felt the need to experiment with the Kaya, and, you know, I gave my reasoning for why I don't do that. But yeah, once again, if you like this video, like the video, comment on it, Send it to friends if you have any. I'm not trying to say that too much, obviously. If you didn't like the video, you know, of course, dislike it. Don't send it to everybody. But in that case, it'd be nice if you left a comment telling me what you think I could do better, or if you just don't like this content and you prefer the scripted content that I made before. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitch or Twitter, I don't really stream too often or tweet too often, but I'll have those in the description. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.